Hey kids, this is Mr. Davidson again, and this is the first type of animation I'd like you to do. So, find a ball in Google Images. Make sure that that ball has a white background. So let's do that. Now in Photoshop, open that image that we just found in Google Images. Let's go to Image and Image Size, and let's make that ball no more than 200 pixels wide or high. Okay, let's do that. Let's make it no more than 200 pixels wide or high. All right. Now, we're going to get the layers, make sure the layers window is open. So let's go make sure we go to Window and then Layers. Let's get layers open. Now, what we need to do is we need to duplicate the layer by right-clicking on that layer. So we'll right-click and we will duplicate the layer. And then we're going to now hide the background layer by clicking on the eyeball. And then we're going to select the magic wand tool. Oops, the magic wand tool is right here. And we're going to set a tolerance of about 32. Right up there. Set the tolerance. And now we're going to click on the white background. And then we're going to backspace or delete. Okay? We get the little checkerboard back in there. Now we're going to do Command D to get rid of the marching ants. Now we're going to go to Image and then Canvas Size and make the canvas size, let's make it 1,000 pixels wide by 400 pixels high. Okay? Let's make sure the, we got to make sure the entire canvas fits in the area, which is no problem. Maybe we should make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so here we go. All right. So now we're going to take the move arrow and move the ball over to the left, right there. All right. And then we're going to go up to Window and then Animation. All right, we get another animation window right down here. All right, and so we need to make this into a frame animation. So I'm going to click, if it looks like this, we want to make it into a frame by frame animation. So we see I click that little icon down there. And now we want to make make another frame by clicking the duplicate selected frames button, which is right there. Okay? And we make another one. Now we're going to go back to the first frame and I'll click on it. I'm going to take the move tool and I'm going to move this ball out of the completely out of the frame, just out of the the area that we can see. Now we're going to click the second frame and move the ball back in to a location at the bottom of the screen, bottom of the window right there, just about like this. Okay? Okay? I'm going to go right about right there. Now, I'm going to select both frames by using the Pushing down the Shift key, it selects both frames. Now I'm going to click the Tweens button right there at the bottom. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to put in 12. Okay? Frames to add 12. And I'm going to say, okay. Now what I did is I put 12 frames in between. Now I'm going to go back to 1, click on frame 1, and hey, let's just click play and play it, see what it looks like. Oops. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go select all these frames by going to the last one, and then with the Shift button down, and I select all the frames, and I want to make this no delay in between, because it had a delay of 10 seconds in between. We don't want that. We want to see what it looks like. Just like that. Cool, right? Now, we're going to go to the last frame, make sure that's selected. And then, that's number 14, and we're going to duplicate it, right? So we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to click on duplicate that frame. Okay? And on that frame number 15, we're going to take the ball and we're going to move it right up to here. Okay? And now we're going to select frame number 14 and 15 by holding down the Shift key, and we're going to go over to the tween, and we're going to add 12 frames in between those two. There we did it. All right. And so we're actually going to do this again. So we're going to click on 27. We're going to duplicate it. Then we're going to take that ball and we're going to move it right to here. Okay. Then we're going to click on 20. Hold the Shift key down. Click on 27. Go to the tween button. Add 12 more between that. We're going to do this one more time. We're going to go to 40. Duplicate it. Hold the Shift key down. So I've got 40, 41 selected. I'm sorry, I'm going to go to 41. Then I'm going to move that ball right up, maybe I'll move it just out of the frame. Then I'm going to hold the Shift key down, click on 40, hit the Tweens button. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the beginning, click on frame 1, and play it. Okay, and then let's go click right here and say forever, and play it again. So it looks like the old video game, one of the first ones ever invented, which was Pong. Looks like Pong. Is that awesome or what? Woohoo! Now, what I'd like you to do is export this as a QuickTime file. And to do that, you go to File, and then Export, Render Video. Okay. And then we want to give it a name, so we're going to call this, we're going to call this Animation 1. Okay? And we're just going to say render, and it's going to make it into a QuickTime file. And then I would like you to upload that, share it onto your Google shared Google Drive space. All right, that's number 1. Have fun.